ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 288 of Bleach, The Bad Joke. The bad joke is, unfortunately, this whole chapter is going to be like this. So let's just get to it. You can see we're with Renji, Ishida, and what's his name? わざわざ説明してやるほどのこともないとは思うが On purpose, doing explaining, extent of a thing even, not existing thinking. So I'm thinking, how could this even be something that's worth explaining on purpose? Again, or like on purpose doing explaining to that extent of a thing, it's not. That's what I think. So I don't think it's worth explaining. Just like this chapter. 一応話しておこう. But for now, talking, let's do. Like, I'll talk about it. Or I think I'll talk about it. この球の中は僕自身の肉体のように思うがまま. Okay, so as for the inside of this palace, that is Q, and not Minato. Okay, so as for the inside of this palace, my body itself's physical flesh body in that manner, thinking of it as it is. Okay, so just a quick recap. They left him behind. He was going to go change clothes or whatever, and so they left. But as they went up the stairs and came into the new room, they were back in the same room. And he was there, he had changed clothes. So anyway, again, as for the inside of this palace, thinking of it in the manner of my own physical flesh body, as it is. すべての壁面にはカメラが埋め込まれ. As for on every wall surface, cameras are buried or implanted. Yeah, implanted, because it's this umu is to bury, but also with a sense of like, yeah, to bury, to embed, embedded. Oops. Cameras are embedded on every surface of the wall. すべての回路は僕の意のままに組み替えられる. And as for all of the corridors, towards my will as it is, able to combine and change. Kumigae. No, kumikai. Yeah, to rearrange. So, again, able to rearrange with my will, with my mind as it is, all of the corridors. Okay. 君たちを残して部屋を出れば、君たちが逃げるのは開いた竜の口からハエが逃げるくらいに当然のこと. Okay, so leaving behind you guys, if going out from the room, you guys, as for running away, an open dragon's mouth from that, flies running away extent it's a natural event or obvious. Yeah. Okay, so again, it's a thing of nature, a natural thing to the extent that you guys like flies would run away from the open mouth of a dragon. That's what you guys would be running away, like flies from the open mouth of a dragon. And again, like leaving you guys in this room, and if I guess this is either like if I left or if you left. Leaving you, and if going out from the room, it would be like that. Okay. I'm torturing all this. その君たちを走る回路ごと移動させ、 最終的に元の部屋に戻るようにしただけの話さ。And then those you guys, running corridor itself, making movement of the transfer the corridor you were running in. And towards finality, to the original room, returning manner did only that. That's the story. So again, that's what he did. He switched around the corridor so that it returned to the same room. That's just what he did. Okay. だから、そんな顔をするのはよしてくれないか? So therefore, that's sort of a face doing. As for that, stopping will you not do? So basically, so why don't you stop making those faces? 長い廊下を走る回って、長い階段を駆け上がって、たどり着いたのが元の部屋なんて、立ちの悪い冗談だ。とてもいいたきな、げな顔は。Okay, so, とてもいいたげな顔. Like that's the spirit of the face. げ、いいたげ? Okay, all these things are what they just did. So will you not do the favor of stopping making that face, a face like that? As for a face with a spirit that says all these things, which is running along long corridors, galloping up long staircases or stairways, and to original room, arriving after a long struggle and things like that. And then finally, tachi no warui. Nasty, poor quality joke it is. So that's the title, right? Tachi no warui jodan. A poor quality joke. So again, don't make that face, the face that seems to be saying all these things. Keen, it's him pulling his sword out. Sonna kisai na koto yorimo. Even more than that sort of a kisai thing. Kisai. No, sasai. Trivial, slight thing. Even more than such a trivial thing, such a whatever. 君たちのような低列車が、この僕をこれほどまでにイラつかせ、天津さえ全力で戦わせようとしてる。Okay. Teiresha. Teiresha is like worthless, low life forms. Yeah, inferiors. So low inferiors like you guys. Low inferiors like you guys. Iratsukasai. No, iratsukase. Still not coming up. Irritating. Making irritate to the extent of this me. So worms like you, or low life forms like you, making irritated someone like me to this extent, even to someone like me. Amatsusa. And in addition, even moreover, with all strength, trying to make fight you're doing. Trying to make me fight with all my strength. Zro. So that's the sword coming out, I guess. Sono koto no hou ga yohodo. That thing's direction is very much warui no jodan da, a bad joke. So like that, the fact that you're making someone like me fight inferiors like you with all my strength, that direction is all the more a bad joke. Warui jodan. Okay. Susure. Susure. So actually, this is how the chapter previously ended. He had given his sword that order, which is to sip or slurp, right? Susure. Susure. As he puts it on. Okay. So he's going to swallow his sword, apparently. Foru ni karasu. Foru ni karasu. Okay, that is going to be Spanish for something. It sounds an awful lot like fornication, but we've got ja, which is evil, wicked. That second kanji, I'm not sure there. Let's look this up. That's it there. Okay. Ah, wow. No. Licentiousness. Okay, yeah. In. Don't see that kanji very much. Okay, so ja-in is lewdness. So it is like fornication. And then the last kanji, isn't that kai, like to change? No, princess. What? Okay. Okay. So it's the lewd princess. And again, foru ni karasu. And I can't even see what these kanji are. Is that a zoo? I think that's a zoo, like sliding. Presumably he is susureng. Okay. Bochun. That's him thrusting the sword into his mouth there. Ah. Okay, this, if you read into what this is going on here, this is all very, very lewd. Okay. Oh. Boo. Is that a bowl? What is this? It's something, yeah, blah. Bushu, bushu, bushu. Oh, ah. So he is, the sword is going in further. Ah. Bushu, bushu, bushu. Nanda koitsu wa. What is it as for this guy? So who is this guy? What is this guy? Okay, something there that's really hard to see. Oh my. Oh. All right, so we get this scene that crosses the both pages. We see Renji and Ishida here. kind of looking like spaghetti or something. Okay, interesting. All drippy. Presumably this is his hole. Okay. That's those things kind of like worming, slipping around. All right, he does have legs. That's the foot hitting the ground. Omatase shite sumanakatta ne. Making you wait. I guess it's over? Or I guess that's really I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just a polite quote-unquote way to say like sorry to make you wait. Sumanakatta. And again, matase to make someone wait. Usually you hear that at restaurants. He has bugles on his fingers. You know those little cone-shaped crackers? The little bugles. You ever do that with bugles? And then eat them all? Am I the only one? Iyo iyo. Iyo iyo machikane no dai ni maku no kaen da yo. Okay. Omachikane. I guess like various things, or finally waiting, you know, for the number 2 curtain of the opening act, I guess. So it's the opening of the number 2 curtain, the beginning of the second act. And the omachikane, I guess is just like the wait. And iyo, I guess in this case is, yeah, at last, finally. Okay. All right. Very drippy looking. Ah, iya sumanai teisei shio. Okay. Oh no, or well. Again, like sorry. Let's do, or I think I'll do teisei, which is like a correction. Yeah, a revision, an amendment. Tadashiku wa, as for correctly, iyo iyo dai no maku no. Finally, the number 2 curtains. So he said the number 2 curtains kaien, which I didn't look up, but it's opening act, or yeah, curtain raising. So he's about to amend iyo iyo dai ni maku no. Oh, shuenda, closing curtain. So it's the closing curtain of Act 2. Yeah, the end of the performance. Okay. We get a bu and a shun. So bushan. Big spurt of blood or something coming out of his back. Exclamation point. Okay, so that's the blood splat or whatever this is, splashing everywhere. Ananda, what is it? I guess that's bara bara bara. That's it, like falling everywhere. Shiranai no yo, don't know. Wow. Yokero, evade, dodge. Nandaka shiranai ga zambu kawasu n da. What it is, don't know, but all parts kawasu n da, you must avoid. Kawasu. Yeah, must dodge. I don't know the difference between yokeru and kawasu. They both mean dodge, avoid, but there you go. So iwarete mo. That way, even if said, so even if you say that, dot, dot, dot. Konna no muri de yansu. This sort of a thing is impossible. I guess that's dochan. So splash. One of it hits Don Tachaka's head. Gobo. Okay, so it's like some sort of like mimic sludge that's creating creatures from whatever it touches, maybe. Oh, orega detikita deansu. I came out. It's like a me came out. We've talked before about how Don Tachaka ends everything with deansu instead of just desu. No. Like, what? Bicha? Splash. Shima! Oh no! Doro. That's like slipping down. Gobo? Blob? Gobo? So that's the blob apparently turning into an Ishida. Yeah, so here we go. We can see, of course, they got hit many times. Many Renjis, many Ishidas. Gobo, 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 bobo. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's Apollo laughing. Sate. Tojo jinbutsu mo desorotta. Okay, well then. Tojo jinbutsu mo desorotta. Soro is to come out, or desoro, I guess, is to like all make an appearance, all come out. Yeah, to all be present, to all appear together. And tojo jinbutsu. Tojo. Oh, entry onto the stage. So like also, or even the characters and appearing on the stage have all come out. Tojo. Okay. Sassoku hajimete morao ka? I guess like a quick beginning, shall I receive? Sassoku. A speedy beginning shall I receive? Okay. Mite wakaru daro ga. Looking will understand probably, but. So you can probably tell by looking, but. Jibun to onaji noryoku o motta teki da. With oneself, the same abilities possessing enemy is. So they are enemies that have the same abilities as you yourself. Hanpa na tatakae wa shi osaso zo. As for half-hearted fighting, it will beckon, welcome, invite death. Half-hearted fighting will welcome death or beckon in death. Hanpa is like a fragment, partial, half-hearted, whatever. Dagama, but, you know, yorokonde kure. Be happy. Be glad. Kimi tachi ni hitotsu ureshii oshierase da. To you guys, one good one good news, one good announcement is. There's one good announcement for you guys. There's one good piece of news for you guys. Kimi tachi no noryoku o fujite ta kono heya no shikake o kaijo shite oita. Okay, so your guys' abilities doing sealing this room's trick, doing kaijo, which is like release. Cancellation. Yeah, rescinditure. So basically, I'm doing in advance or doing on purpose the cancellation of the trick of this room that is sealing or forbidding your abilities. Sa mos zonbun Well then, omozonbon. Omozonbon, like thinking portion? Omo. So one's heart's content. Yeah, so I guess like to the part that you think. Jibun jishin to zenryoku doshi de. Jibun jishin to, with you yourselves. So again, with to your heart's content, with you yourselves, all strength, with like all strength of your fellow comrades. Koroshiate kure tamae. Please do the favor of killing each other. So kill each other, basically like to your heart's content, or using your own strength against yourselves to your heart's content. So damn it. Teki to tatakao mae ni jibun to tatakae ka? Before fighting with the enemy, fight oneself? Question mark. That's like a saying. Before fighting with the enemy, fight with yourself. Is that what this is? Question mark. Maru de zenmondo dana. It's as if it's a Zen saying, zenmondo. Yeah, a Zen dialogue, Zen question and answer. It's like a Zen saying, Tashikani, certainly. Certainly, warui jodan da. Certainly, it is a bad joke. And after all that, that's the quote unquote splash page. We're like halfway through the chapter. So let's keep going. Okay, we're switching scenes back to Ichigo and Noitara, whatever that person's name is. Okay. Yoyogoki o suru jane ka? Good movements doing, aren't you? So you're moving well, aren't you? Nagamono aite wa hajimete jane no ka? Nagamono. A long thing opponent asks for that first time it isn't, question mark. When he says Nagamono, he's talking about his weapon. Yeah, something long. Like an opponent with a long thing, it's not your first time, is it? So that's like a nagamono, a long item. Okay. Nidome da, second time. Gun. So kayo. Is that so? Zu. Gu. Okay. It looks like he hit him maybe with the chain. So he has not only this thing, but he has this chain on it. Zun. Do. Yamete. Konna no. Kurosaki-kun wa kega shiteru no ni? So here's Inoue saying, stop, this sort of a thing, as for Kurosaki-kun, even though doing wounds. So, like, basically, stop this, he's still wounded. Urusei zo baka ka? Shut up, you're noisy. Are you an idiot? Kega shiteru kara nanda? Because doing wounds, what is it? In essence, like, who cares? What does it mean if he's wounded? Tatakai daze, it's war. Fubyodo ga touzen daro ga. Inequality is natural, a matter of course, right? Tatakai te no wa motomoto fubyodo to fukanyo ga umi o tosu kaibutsu da. As for the thing called war, originally from the very beginning, inequality and fukanyo, intolerance, like born and dropped monster. Umi otosu? I guess like, yeah. I was going to say that the dropping sounds like a cow or something where the bull comes out and then plops to the ground. So, okay, yeah. As for the thing called war, by its very nature, originally from the start, it's a monster that is born from intolerance and inequality. Aitsu ga kiniku wa ne. That guy, like, I can't stand. Not able to stomach in the spirit. Aitsu ni nara kateru. If it's against that guy, I can win. Aitsu ga yuruse ne. That guy can't forgive. Zori, zori. So he's saying these are all statements of intolerance, inequality. Arayuru ryu de teki o tsukuri. Making enemies out of through every reason. Using every reason to make enemies. Teki o tsukutta shunkan kara. From the instant of making enemies, this is like creating enemies. From the instant of having created an enemy, kokyu hitotsu made tatakai no uchi da. Kokyu hitotsu. Even to the point of one breath or breathing one breath, it's within war, or like during the period of war. From the instant of making an enemy, it's even one breath, even to the point of one breath is within war. Teki no honkyou no douman naka de.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, honkyou is stronghold or quarters. Smack dab in the middle. Douman naka. Smack dab in the middle of an enemy's headquarters. Andake hade ni tatakatte. Something like flashy, gaudily fighting, warring. To that degree. Yeah, okay. So, fighting so flashily, gaudily, to that degree, smack dab in the middle of the enemy's headquarters. Dare ni mo neraware ne nante warui joudan da ze shinigami. And by nobody being aimed for or whatever, that's a bad joke, isn't it, Shinigami? So we're getting multiple uses of warui joudan here. So again, like this idea that you could be fighting within the middle, smack dab in the middle of an enemy's headquarters and not be aimed at by anyone. Anything like that is a bad joke, isn't it, Shinigami? Koyo. Come. Basically like attack. Come at me. Teme to Grimjo no tatakae wa atama kara mite ta. As for the battle of you and Grimjo, saw it from the head. So I saw it from the very beginning, the top. Teme no te no uchi wa zenbu shireteiru ga na. As for your te no uchi, your tricks, your techniques, yeah, the scope of your power, the inside of your hand, or the inside of your skill. I'm knowing all parts. Like basically, I know your scope of power. Ha ha ha. There's Nell. Hunkered down, breathing. Oh, okay, and that's the end of the chapter. All right, I was not expecting that. What do we have here? Mazui. Oh no, yuck. With all these handsome guys showing up, we'll have to fight off the girls too. Now that's a bad joke, Deiansu. Give me a break. Okay. Because, of course, there's multiple of those guys, too. All right, there we go. We survived the bad joke. 288 is done. We will go next time to 289 on the Scar Mask. We'll see what that's about next time.